We've got what is likely going to be a big cold snap brewing this weekend. And just to help you out a little bit, if the earlier sunset last night it's got you down a little bit, everybody here on Sunrise enjoys it, but most people don't. Little checklist here to tell you what's on the way. Spring forward. Yeah, we're going to go back into daylight saving time in only 125 days. So, yeah, not that far away. Derby's 180 days away. Christmas, only 48 days away, so we're getting into that time of the year where you start to hit all those major holidays. Also that time of the year where you start to see some colder air coming in. Traditionally, you would think so. We had tastes of it in October, but this, at least first week or so of November, has been incredibly warm. We're going to keep it going this week. Beautiful sunrise just getting ready to get going downtown. But we've got a little bit of activity into our southern counties. There's some sprinkles, some showers right down along the Tennessee border. So that's a chance for you for a hint of rain. Of course, the ongoing drought's really not impressed by that. And our rainfall chance this week is minimal. You've got those sprinkles, those showers down south. Our better chance, and it's not much of one, is Friday. This is the cold front, though. This is going to send that temperature plummeting later this week. So that is where we'll start to get into the colder air that you expect to see this time of the year. And it could be a lingering shot. High pressure over the Great Lakes keeping the wind more northeasterly today. One of the reasons the temperature actually drops a bit into tomorrow from around 70 to the mid 60s today into tomorrow. But notice we're high and dry and there really isn't a whole lot going on all the way through the middle of the week. Tonight, there's a full moon. Don't forget to check that out. It's officially full at 6:02 this morning. Also a total lunar eclipse. You can see part of it as you get out between about 2 to 4 a.m. You might be able to see that. This month's nickname's the Beaver, Frost, and Snow Moon. And there goes the warmth, and here comes that cold I was talking about. It could be a significant shot, the coldest air of the season, loading up. Watch the calendar, the clock up there around Sunday. You can see it overwhelming much of the United States midsection all the way out to the East Coast, and then possibly even more loading up to come at us. And the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook has flipped. Last week it was a big red bullseye of above normal temperatures. Now we're talking well below normal cold air hanging in for a while. We've been down to freezing in Lexington, a degree below it, actually 31. That's the coldest we've been. We've yet to have a first hard freeze of 28 degrees, and we typically have the average first one November 6th. So this weekend may do it. We may have multiple shots. The other system that bears watching, I've been talking about this morning, subtropical storm Nicole. Look at the sea surface temperatures close to Florida and the Bahamas in the low 80s. There is still fuel for this thing to work with. So as it drifts west by middle to latter parts of this week, could become a sprawling storm with a large wind field, possibly even a transfer over to a tropical storm or even a minimal hurricane. So Florida may end up battered later this week, and it could be a couple of days worth of that. So we'll need to watch out for that. Partly to mostly sunny above normal, highs around 70 tonight, down to 40. Mostly clear, full moon out there. And if you're voting tomorrow, shouldn't be anything to slow you down at the polls. Of course, they open and close before sunrise and after sunset. But temperatures tomorrow should get into the 60s for that afternoon high. Sunshine, so no weather worries there. Not a whole lot of precipitation with that front Friday, some scattered showers, but look how much colder it gets. 60s to 40s, and then overnight lows way down in the 20s. That's some football weather for sure heading into the upcoming weekend.